Guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Again, what does that have to do with you, old dog?
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah. Hey, Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Shock. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
I have to admit when I'm wrong. Last time we had a TX, I said it didn't really make a lot of sense. You get the Toyota version. Now that we've had this 2025 Lexus TX 500H F-Sport luxury performance luxury. I don't know, long name. I think I'm changing my tune a little. In this video, we'll tell you how this 6-seater, 3-row performance luxury vehicle fits our family of 3. Before we jump too far into this one, according to YouTube analytics, something like 70+% of you have yet to hit that subscribe button, and we are so close to 50,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so a quick click of a button down there will help our channel out immensely in our goal of helping more families research and buy their next vehicle. So this is not the first time we've had a TX. I alluded to it in the intro. But this is more a Lexus because it is a higher trim. It's befitting the luxury brand a little bit more than the last one. And I do believe throughout this video, we'll get into exactly why I'm changing my tune, that this is worth an upgrade over the Toyota Grand Highlander on which this is based. I must ask you first, what are your thoughts on the exterior of this TX 500H?
Well, it's pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the front, it's a little boxy at the front. Not so much curves on the top.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like a refrigerator on wheels.
No? No?
You think it does? A little bit?
A little bit, especially from the profile. Like, it's a big box.
Yeah, it is. It kind of gives, oh, they're going to be mad if I say this, minivan vibes.
It does give minivan. It does.
Okay.
I'm not refuting that at all. I 100% agree with you on that.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yes.
But it does.
Some might think that.
Some might think that, but it does give
Not us here.
some minivan vibes.
We like the minivan.
Yes.
But you can't get a Lexus minivan here in the States. You can overseas.
I beg to differ. No, I'm just kidding.
No sliding doors on this one.
Yeah.
But then we've got some very boxy profile styling on this one as well. We've got that black plastic panel that divides the window line from the rear hatch and the top roof to look more premium, that I don't think really looks more premium. I don't know.
I think it looks very, I mean, I don't know that necessarily looks premium, but I do think the overall style, the overall style is very premium.
Care to guess the name? I've told you once, but that was a week ago. Do you know it's Millennial Gray. We'll go ahead and say that. That's not the actual name of it. Do you know the marketing name of the gray of this TX 500H?
Was it weather related?
No.
Oh, okay, then no.
Incognito.
Incognito.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I could go for
really
a little more color.
A little more color, it does not stick out, that's for sure.
I do like the red one we had last time. The paint of the red one.
I like this one better, but I like to be incognito.
Apparently. Okay, so decent premium styling outside, but a little minivan vibes from the outside. What about moving inside?
You will notice throughout this video that I'm touching everything because there's so many different textures and they're soft. The side is all squishy. Squishy. This is velvety.
Yes.
In your little holder here, there's carpet, so things don't rattle around.
I mean, we got padding here.
Your armrest is padded.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Very padded.
It's padded up here. The steering wheel is medium fat on the fatter side.
So
I could go a little fatter, but it'll do.
So what you're saying is it's a very good place to be, and sensory, it's not sensory deprivation in here. There's lots to experience.
No.
Actually getting to sit in it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I like the design too.
Yeah. Good. What about these seats? The front
seat?
seats are very contoured.
Yes, they're very comfortable, and I like the colors with the cream, and they're different texture too, because you've got the soft bolstered sides here, but then you got the leather in the back, leather on the side.
I will say, as we move back, the 2 rows behind us, they're like a flat seat. There's not nearly as much contouring. Squish. And we've got the F Sport, so we've got F Sport embossed here on the headrest, which is fun. But yeah, there's that. Thoughts on technology, on storage, etc. up here?
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about storage, the biggest interesting thing is you have these little cups that come out that are your cup holders. I've mixed emotions about them. On the one hand, I'm like, there's a lot of crevices for crumbs to get into.
But it's very easy to remove and clean. And this one has obviously had a Coke spill around it because there's a little bit down there. But
see, not so easy to clean. No, it is easy to take out and clean. Also, I like versatile storage, so I like having the option to not have them there if you're not using cup holders. I would like to put I know I can do that right now, but I would like to put my crap down there sometimes when I don't have a drink. That's nice. Then you got the dual,
which I love.
I know you love.
You don't have to bother my elbow to get into the center console.
So inconvenient when you have to move your elbow.
And felt lined, so that's nice. And then we have some hidden storage. Did you even know? Can you find it? Yeah. Underneath our Qi wireless charger, we have some hidden storage down here that also has some sound deadening material on it, which is nice. So
nice.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. I like that.
Storage up here.
You do have a little cubby right here.
Storage down there. Decent size, damped, felt lined glove box, which is nice.
Nice.
But we've got a lot of digital stuff going on. We've got a screen here, head-up display screen there, 14-inch screen here.
I can't see it with my glasses.
Screens on screens on screens up here.
There it is.
Yeah, you have some polarized lenses there, but we do have a head-up display with pertinent information. Lots of screens, but I mean, it is the modern era, right?
It is the modern era, I guess.
Kind of have to get used to it. Thoughts on the digital rearview mirror? I see you've left it on.
I'm getting used to it, I guess.
And the camera for this is actually behind the glass, so the wiper can keep it clean back there, which I kind of like.
Nice.
Kudos Lexus for that.
Yeah. 2-person memory or 3-person memory seats.
Yes, but no massage, which is an interesting miss.
No massage
on this one, but yeah, 3-zone
spoiled.
3-zone climate control up here, and it does have Lexus's climate concierge in it. So we have heated and ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel, and you can set it all to auto where you don't have to do anything and it just knows whether or not you want your seat on or not, or you can override that.
Nice.
Which is nice.
Like. Yeah.
Tucker, how is the second row back there?
It's gray.
Yeah. Do you have plenty of room?
Yes.
And what are some features you like back there?
Well, I actually do not like that the handle to open the door is super tiny.
Yeah, it's just a little
hard
button.
To see. Like when the first time I tried to get out this car, I was looking for the handle where it is not, wherever cars would have it.
Yeah.
So, and then I looked where it is, and I couldn't even find it.
Oh, boy.
The interesting thing about the door latches that Tucker brings up, very astute of you, T-Man, electric door latches on this one. So it's actually a button to get in and out, which you and I talked about this. No, mechanical door lock, so you don't have a clunk when you lock the doors.
Yeah.
It just disables the electronic door latches, which takes a little getting used to.
Yes, it does. But I will say that it's much easier for him to open the door from the outside.
Yes.
Without having to pull on something.
Yeah,
so I like that.
Just a little button there.
Yeah.
The door handle doesn't actually move.
Right, it does not.
Other thoughts from the back seat back there, T-Man?
No.
So we've got some built-in sunshades. Unfortunately, some things that you don't get to enjoy in your child safety seat. You have heated and ventilated second row seats and controls for that rear air conditioning back here on the back of the center console with ceiling mounted vents. But since I brought it up, what do you think we need to talk about next?
Putting in my child safety seat.
I'll show you what it's like in the second and third rows for adults. Before we bring in Tucker's Graco Extend Fit child safety seat, I do want to show you what the second and third rows are like for adults here in this TX, because it is the most usable 3-row vehicle from Lexus sold here in the States, and it's not even close. The other options being the GX or the LX, and you can see here we have a 50-50 split third row bench seat here. We get dual tone, we get suede accents, and you can see we do have lower latch points. So yes, I will be bringing in Tucker's child safety seat to install back here, but climbing in, it is fairly easy to get back here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this seat all the way back. This is where Tucker has been riding, and look, my knees aren't touching, my knees aren't underneath my chin. I'm very comfortable back here. I've got plenty of hip and elbow room. I even have a power recline, which is a very nice touch back here, so I can move that up and down. I have some power back here, which is very nice. I have a big window, so it's not claustrophobic. I've got a ceiling mounted air vent, so I have some nice air. I have a very interesting square cup holder back here in the back, like we see throughout the vehicle, but we have these removable square cup holders. You can see these have grippers in them. This one does not. So I can install this one back here and put a round drink in the back here. I guess Lexus figures everyone in the third row is drinking from a school milk carton. But yes, this is completely customizable through adding or subtracting this additional cup holder. You can move these all over the vehicle, including here in the second row. We'll talk more about that momentarily. Nice big spot to put an iPad or tablet right here as well. And then again, that power. We do have places to put our seat belts when these seats are not in use, which is very nice all the way around. I like the third row back here. And then to get out, I can either pull this handle or I can push this button right here, and you can see the seat releases and slides forward. I do even have a nice flat floor back here with carpeted floor mats, though this one's getting caught on some of the wiring underneath the seat. But I had plenty of place to put my feet back here, and since we're a 2-person back seat, I could even do this method if I had to. So all around, very comfortable here in the third row. But now I guess I do have to bring in Tucker's Graco Extend-A-Fit child safety seat for the back row. You can see I can get it in fairly nicely into the back row thanks to these very large opening doors. The seat folds and moves out of the way very nicely. And because we do have lower latch points back here, you can see it is actually split here, but we have them on both sides of the seat. It is very easy to install a child seat in the way back here. I love the ceiling mounted vents to get air to the child's face, which is very nice as well. I'm not going to put this in its rear facing configuration because, well, that would just be torture to get a child in and out back here, but you could do it. And there is enough of a gap in between the headrests and the seat back here for that top tether to go through so that you're not going up and over the headrest. Getting into those lower latch points is fairly easy, though you kind of have to go at it a little bit blind. And then I'm here on my knees in the back seat, pretty easily installing this in the back. And we will talk top tether situation when we get around to the cargo area, but it is a nice cutout on the backs of these seats, and it is a very short reach. But now I'm going to pull this out and show you what it's like to put it in the second row after I show you all the comfort and conveniences of the second row for adults. Once you've allowed your third row passenger back into the back, unfortunately you can see from how the seat folds up and moves. If you put a child seat here, that's not going to be super ideal because that really limits how much space you have to get into that third row. But we'll go ahead and push this all the way back, sit it upright, and you can see the same two-tone suede and leather ventilated perforated seats back here, which is very nice. We'll go ahead and climb in, And you can see we have stadium style seating. So I'm actually sitting higher than the front row of seats. We have tri-zone climate with controls back here. We have heated and ventilated third row seats, which is very nice. You can see 3-stage on each. We have some USB-C power here, a little bit of storage here, household style outlet there. And then I already showed you the modularity of the cup holders in this one, but there is one more step above that, because if you don't like this at all, you can pull the whole thing out. Now you've got this hard panel right here, which I guess if you've got 2 car seats here and want to send somebody to the back, is the easiest way to get to the third row. Nice hard plastic spot to stand on instead of this panel here, which does lock into place fairly easily, just like that. Let's see, just like that. There we go. Yeah, now it's locked into place. Then we also have storage on the backs of both front seats, storage in the doors, storage here in the doors with a nice carpeted mat underneath, and then rear sunshades built in that do a great job of covering most of the window. Air vents that are up here, which work great for rear-facing car seats. And I'm very comfortable back here. I've got a nice view out of the panoramic roof. It is all very nice back here in the back. Electronic door latches allow me to get out. And now we will grab Tucker's Graco extended fit child safety seat and put it here in the second row of seats. I want to show you exactly how much space is in the front row when you have a rear-facing car seat here in the TX. You can see even with this seat all the way back, where I've been riding is just a little too far forward for a perfect install there, but we do have an 8-way adjustable front seat here. We'll move it until we see that car seat stay stationary and then climb in and show you exactly what I have as far as legroom up here. So yeah, I was riding just a little bit further back than I needed to be, but still plenty of space up here. We've got storage down here, storage, all kinds of storage for front seat passengers. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn that around, put it in its forward-facing configuration. So I already mentioned these do recline, but we'll go ahead and put it in its most upright position, and we will lift the headrest here and drop the top tether back behind. Go ahead and drop that back down, and yes, get that car seat in place. We do have lower latch points that are exposed in the second row here, so it's a little easier than what we saw there in the third row. You don't have to go fishing for them. It is a little bit easier to find and install them. And then we can tighten the seat down just like that. And the seat back does recline if you need to adjust the pitch of the back seat to match your child seat. And then what I really like, we have 2 levers here, but this front one does allow the seat to slide. And now you can see the top tether situation, much like what we will see for the third row. You get the cutout there and you can tighten this down. Just be careful. I tend to do this for leverage. Don't hit that button right there. You can see we are doing a little bit of damage. I don't know what that'll do long term, but we are squishing the seat back here. So it isn't a firm corner. So just be cognizant of installing a child seat here in the second row and what that is doing long term to the vehicle. But there, that ain't going anywhere. Tucker is nice and secure there. Now, if I had the back seat folded down for cargo and needed to fold it up for a third row of people to sit around and do something, I can adjust that from back here. So we have the power recline feature, but we also have the power fold, which is very nice. You don't actually have to hold it. You just have to wait for it to beep and let you know what's up. As we move to the back of the vehicle, we do have a kick to open, hands-free lift gate, but I'll go ahead and open it the traditional way. And you can see over 20 cubic feet of space behind the third row, which is, again, more than you will see in the GX or the LX. And yes, it's not even close. If you want a 3-row Lexus vehicle for people and stuff, this is it. This is your only option in their lineup. We took a family trip, the 3 of us, with my parents in the 3-row version of the GX and had to take a separate vehicle because there just wasn't enough room for all 5 of us and our stuff. That is not the case here in the TX. Plenty of space. And you can see, yes, we've got our 50-50 split folding third row seat with our folding headrest. Here's our top tether situation. You can see it is not a long reach to put that into the third row, which I really like. And then we can power fold those from right here. We have some additional power right here. And then underneath this F Sport branded cover, we do have a little bit of additional storage. Let's make sure all my stuff doesn't fall underneath. But you can see we have our jack, a little bit of storage here, and then our storage shade, our luggage cargo shade does store there for if you've got the back seats up, because the only way to truly use that cargo shade is with the third row of seats down. You can see the installation point is there just behind the USB-C ports, and that would cover this entire rear cargo area, which is now massive with the third row of seats down. To fold the second row of seats down, you actually have to go to the side of the vehicle and do it from there. Otherwise, very roomy, very spacious rear cargo area. And then you can either lock and close, or just plain close with those two buttons right there. Gives you a beep to let you know, get out of the way, and then starts moving rather quickly. Usable space in all three rows. It is a 6-seater, so 222 all the way back. But heated and ventilated second row. You know we love the ceiling mounted air vents, especially for rear facing car seats. And we've got that in both rows. You can move cup holders all the way around in this one. And plenty of room. And lower latch points in that third row, which is becoming a thing, which I really like.
Good.
And good storage even behind the third row. Last time we had a 3-row Lexus, we took it on a road trip and had to take another car for all of our luggage in it. So I like that this is a usable 3-row vehicle from Lexus. As we turn on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas, we can talk ride and handling. Tucker, how's your wobbly head back there?
It's a little wobbly.
Yeah. Holly, what are your thoughts?
I was expecting it to be a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
Is this the Sport?
In all situations, up until now, I've been very impressed with the ride and handling. I still am on these brick streets, but this has a fully adaptive suspension underneath that can react to different drive modes and driving situations. Not on these brick streets. I've been very impressed. What are your thoughts? Not on the brick streets.
Not on the brick. Yeah. Yes. Other than just now on these brick streets, it's been smooth sailing, easy to get up and go.
It has been the biggest reason why I am changing my tune on should you upgrade to the Lexus TX over the Toyota Grand Highlander on which this is based. I think this suspension and this powertrain are two reasons why, yes, you should. And then all the Lexus luxuries that you get here on this 500H. Luxury, performance, luxury. It's a long name. But yeah, those are some of my thoughts. But as we're sitting here at the light, what is the visibility like for you?
The visibility's been pretty good, I think.
Even in this big 3-row vehicle?
Even in the big 3-row vehicle. Like, you got windows all the way back there. And the seats, the captain seats, they do get in the way of that window back there just a little bit. But I haven't had any problems. I've been worried I'm going to run over anybody. And
then you actually can come in through the screen here and power fold that 3rd-row seat down from in here. But I'm not going to spend 2 hours trying to do that. But it can be done. You just kind of have to dig through the screen a little bit. So if the headrests were up, you could fold those down. But so far, you're getting used to the rear view camera mirror.
I am.
So there is that.
Guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Again, what does that have to do with you, old dog?
Oh, so sweet.
We do have Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. So you've got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alerts, things like that. If you put your blinker on while somebody's in your blind spot, it does alert you. We have blind spot monitors and things like that. So there are some things built in to help with overall visibility in this one. We do have 360 cameras on this, but we are limited to speed thanks to the Lexus lawyers, so I can't trigger them unless we're like at parking lot speeds. Other brands will let you trigger them at any point, but not so here in the TX. Other thoughts? Power. How has the power been in this one?
Power's been nice.
Yeah.
Been good.
Can you tell when the engine is on versus off? Because this is a hybrid.
No, this is a hybrid, but
Yeah.
no, you cannot tell.
Yeah. So very seamless power. How is the power delivery? Is it good? Is it laggy? What are your thoughts there?
It's good. It's not laggy. I've been able to scooch up whenever I needed to scooch and go.
As you should, because this has quite a bit of power to it, which is very impressive. And Lexus claims 6.1 seconds 0 to 60. I may or may not have gotten better in my solo review of this one, if you want to go check that out. Thanks to our partners with Bracebox and our 0 to 60 timer. But yeah, pretty good. And then this is a hybrid, but it is geared more for power than it is fuel efficiency. We're seeing, I'll go ahead and go in here, 21.2 is the best that we've seen while we've had this in over 100 miles of testing. The EPA rates this one at 27 city, 28 highway, 27 combined. So yes, this is a hybrid turbocharged 4-cylinder, but it's more for power than it is for fuel efficiency. And yeah, I mean, it kind of splits the difference there. It's more fuel efficient, but not super fuel efficient. But also has plenty of get up and go, as I would say. Time to guess price.
Yep.
All right, Tucker, I'm going to hand this to you. It's this dark number by my thumb, if you can see it back there.
Yep, I see it.
65.
Higher.
72.
Higher.
Higher than that. Ooh, 78. Is it in the 80s?
Flirting with the 80s.
79.
Tucker, what is it?
79.614.
79,614 for this one. And I will get the name right. It is the 2025 Lexus TX 500h F Sport Performance Luxury All-Wheel Drive.
Yikes.
That's a name.
Why so long?
Because there are many different trims and powertrains, and yeah. So now knowing the price, what are your thoughts on it?
It's on the higher side, but it is a usable 3-row SUV. It is a Lexus. It does have a lot of features that a lot of cars don't have, like the heated and ventilated seats in the front row and the second row. So there's a lot to like about this.
Which brings us to, what are your top 5 favorite features for moms in this 3-row Lexus?
Well, first off, the heated and ventilated seats all around right here. The sunshades in the back, of course. The ceiling mounted vents in the second row and the third row. The lower latch points in the third row, which we can't get everywhere. And the usable 3-row third row. Yeah.
For adults, like
for
adults can sit back there.
Even
and
adults.
You still have room for luggage back behind. So very impressive all the way around in this one.
Very thoughtful, usable space.
Yes. And since I brought it up earlier in this video, another reason you may want to look at this Lexus TX over a Toyota Grand Highlander is the Lexus level of customer service. We don't get to test that in having vehicles 1 week at a time, but I have it on good authority. Lexus truly does take care of their customers. And our nearest dealership is in the DFW Metroplex, and they'll actually send a vehicle to you to pick up your vehicle for service. So very, very impressive Lexus service there that we don't get to test out regularly. But that about does it for our time here in this Lexus TX 500h. Bless you. If you want to see more from Holly, you can find her on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. If you want to see more from Tucker, you can go find him on his YouTube channel at Tucker's Talk. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, all at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for us, let's see if I can get it right. In the 2025 Lexus TX 500h F Sport Performance Luxury All-Wheel Drive. Until next time, gearheads.
Bye.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
Tucker's not ready. Are you ready?
He said he was.
He's not. He's blowing his nose.
Do you need
He
another
said
one?
ready, and he was not ready.
Do you need another one, bud?
Yes.